Conquest. Guys, well, we're doing another episode of Conquest of Elysium 4. I'm currently live on Twitch this episode. However, I'm unlisted on YouTube so that we subscribers, because I know some of them are only here for the Gary's mod, and Twitch is a lot easier to avoid the notification where a lot of people on YouTube have it turned on. So we're gonna set this to unlisted or not unlisted after the episode's over. If you ever want to catch this again, we're probably going to try them all on Twitch. We'll see if that actually works out for us. But I do, in fact, hope it will. If it does, that'll be pretty good. And all day, all night streaming. Recording, which is a lot more. But of course, as always, we'll be having the dark music in the background for y'all so that we get a little vibe going. And looks like we got some dwarves here. Probably going to kill him with the vampire. I believe we're on our way south with Anselm. It's been a little bit since the last episode. And yeah, I've been streaming a lot. So if you are a fan of this series, I hope you go check that out. You know, see if you like it or not. I don't have to watch it, but it is quite a journey I'm taking. Oh, and we finally got a Death Knight as soon as we started with a fire-resistant gem. Might want to give that to our lich as 100% fire vulnerability. I think we'll actually... That's one of his few weaknesses that we could kind of stop right in its tracks. So we've finally got one of these guys. I know this is a first for the campaign. It's got 1 sanity regain. They got 33 hit points, 8 magic resistance, 7 strength, 3 armor, 9 morale. They rank towards the midsection. They're pierce resistant. They got all the qualities of an undead, but they're also fast. They can wear anything they want to. They have the cast spell Necromancy level 2, Lance Charge, Mace, Fiery Breath, Hoof, Cloud of Disease, Weakness, Disease for this one. Cloud of Death, so that's Decay. Cloud of Decay. Want to do that? Might turn it to Disease. We could also equip him with a bunch of stuff, like we could give him the... Would this take away his fast? I believe it would make him slow. But he would be hella strong. We could give him the Infernal Torch too, maybe? What is his mace? 1 to 6. Yeah. Wraith just isn't as powerful. He's more of a spell guy anyway. But this guy can actually go up to the front lines. We'll see how we like it on him, actually, but hopefully we enjoy it. So first, he's still fast, it looks like. Or it hasn't taken effect yet. But I think for now we'll put Trichatre with the whole army here. See how he does. Hopefully it doesn't update and change how he can do things. We're going to move Ivegrave down here a little bit. Just scrolling around. See, is there anyone else we really want to mess with? We want to do the ghost, right? We're going to pick up these guys and hopefully take a city at some point. Ghost Town would be always nice to have. I don't think there's anything else we want to do specifically. So, yeah, nothing there. We actually do have a lot of gold. We'll just for the hell of it. And I'm sure there's probably a couple places we can do some long deads. As always, not there. Did take another dwarven city, which is quite the amazing feat. We have almost eliminated the dwarves. I do believe they're still alive. Perhaps? Is him, Audie? Maybe. Can't really remember. I know the pink dwarves got eliminated by the demonologist. Rather than me not reading the message this time, I believe it's because it's been like 2 weeks since the last gameplay. Let's go on killing some of these dwarves with our vampire, and it'll work out fantastically as we also eliminate some Despota spirits that, again, pose no real threat to us. Got some goblins available. but I think we're going to keep going south. I believe we were trying to chase the ballista herself down here, or trying to find her at least. This army could definitely take her with that Death Knight, I believe, so at least we have a Tartarian spirit with a Pendant of Luck, and all these undeads should be able to fight off the wave after wave of little things that can actually not affect them. The scorpions, the small spiders, probably wouldn't even hurt them, to be honest. Quite the thing. Quite the thing indeed. Very good. Let's go here. Let's move south. Ooh, another deserted port. Not as good as a port, but definitely could be useful. It's got 2 trading squares and 1 undead kind of summoning thing, Hand of Glory. It's pretty good for us. Keep moving south with him. He scouted that out. Alaric as well. What do we want to do with Alaric? We could send him here. Were we trying to build up an army here? I do not recall. Do some goblins, basically like the Bakmonos. Very little difference between the two. West, I believe it is, with our Carrion. I don't think we saw anything there. I think we were worried the last dwarves were holding out there as a possibility. Looks like that's everybody. Okay. We'll end the turn. Continue forward into the abyss. Oh boy, this could be the death of these guys. I'm not sure where they're positioned. Oh yeah, they're dead. That's the problem with dispossessed spirits. Something gets killed somewhere, and all of a sudden you can't hold down whatever you're trying to hold down. Where was that? Should be easy to spot. Up there. Well, damn, we lost a little bit of gold production. Not a giant deal, considering we're making such gains in, what, the main realm? The overworld, I suppose you could call it, too, if you want to get fancy. South with Anselm. And we'll try and go through this forest quickly. We'll probably, if we don't see the Ballista, the great Ball Priestess, we will go south a little more. Try and take this tower bridge, and then eventually this fortified Hoburg. Now, I don't think they have many undeads. They do have a couple catapults, but I think we've proven we can handle those. They have a Carrion, but mostly these guys are pretty weak. Their magic resistance is decent, but our death spell kind of conquers all, no matter what. And we have quite a few spellcasters as well. Death's Gasp is here. I'll just send him here, actually, to fight these demons, see if we can get some damage on them. Hopefully disease their human troops. Let's take this Hoburg here as well. You don't have any magic items, do you? You have that Mirage Crystal, but that doesn't really help us too much in the way of anything. Still nothing there we can spawn. We can still go for some slingers. It should be bringing... Oh, he's turned off. That's why. I was about to say, it could bring us to him. Not that dedicated to his success. We'll probably move Alaric and maybe take his troops, or we'll see. The mountain stronghold isn't too important besides preventing other factions from taking it. The only reason we need to have it, really, the Bakmonos are not as much as an annoyance as the Hoburgs. The Hoburgs are, oh god, just spawn so many of them, but these little goblin kind of deep. Less of a threat. I'm gonna go down this way, close to another major summoning, which is gonna be nice to see what we get that. I do think we'll be doing. Comes to next move. How many are built up here? Decent amount. Okay. Let's take you through these lion tribes, take them from their owners, giving them to us. Rather good thing. We'll take some armored long deads here as always. You can go explore this way. We haven't explored everything. We do know where the Ballista's main fortress she started out with is. I assume there used to be a nice amount of towns there, but she destroyed them, rather than her just always starting with a shitty spawn. So we're going to climb down this way. Finally do that major summoning here, and we got an abomination. Not too bad. Of course, it will try to incorporate our enemies, and looks like we have found the ballista, and she's sporting even less troops that are a danger to us. The only ones that could possibly hurt us are the 1 to 3 slash damage the spiders do, and the 1 to 3 piercing. Oh, these could actually do some damage, but there's not that many of them. Most are these little dudes who only do poison, which we just so happen to be immune to poison on almost all of our units, I believe. I don't know, maybe him, since he's not really an undead, and the goblin, but the likelihood of them making it back there is very low, considering we'll have our lich casting death spells, and now that we're immune to fire, he's almost invulnerable to everything. I mean, invulnerable is a strong word, but he can be killed by very little, since the fire spells by the demonologist were the main threat to our lich. Hopefully we never lose that. We could go fight this carrion. Tempted to do it. Do we have XP on him? Let's see what his XP... Ooh, he will win that fight, most likely. We could get lucky, and I say we take it since he's not doing that much besides scouting. And I kind of want that gem deposit to give us that little extra gold that's nice to have in these times that we are at war in. Scout, we'll get a bunch of stuff there, including a bowman. Our vampire's here as well now. He could do a minor summoning, actually, and get a bane. Not a bad choice. And I think we'll have him take these bowmen with us and the spearmen. We'll leave the undead with him. But then we're going to move out maybe this way. Maybe we'll go take that magic library so that we can get more wizard spawns. For now, I think we'll go towards this area here. Up over here, there's a guard tower with some ballista's men. We'll probably get attacked by those bears, unfortunately. But we do know where another one of their strongholds are when we have to eliminate them finally. Which is always nice to know. We'll get some more slingers for defense. We'll just top it off with some maintenance. Arming some more of those undead. I think we've already done Hades, haven't we? Where did they die? Oh, they lost their commander. Damn it. That is bad. That is very bad. Well, at least we got another ghost captain, although we don't have many men to escort him. Damn. Okay, well, again, we've lost our captain in a kind of crappy ambush here. Looking forward to Dominions 5? Oh, yes, I am. I'm a big Dominions 4 player. I can't wait, dude. I do hope they, in Dominions 4, they had a lot of choices with battle. In the Conquest of Elysium, they just do not have enough options to position your troops. I'm looking forward to it, though. Hope it'll be a lot of cool stuff. I hope I can get into some multiplayer games as well. That'll be where it shines the best, I think. Go on to a next turn. They have 495 here, but most are really dumb animals that the death spell that we have on our Lich is just going to completely wipe. We have a couple other spellcasters that are going to do some work. We have the Abomination that will just incorporate the hell out of these guys. So I'm confident, even though we're outnumbered, we'll be able to easily defeat them, and then we'll get that Hydra armor and the Staff of Fire. Now, the major threat was to our Lich with the Staff of Fire, of course, because he has the vulnerability to fire at, I believe, 150%. But I think I'm waiting for 5. Yeah, you should probably wait for 5. I would definitely say that. Because 5, I believe, is right around the corner. What is it, November, December, January? It's in those, I know that. So I would definitely wait for 5. I'm excited, though. Illwinter makes some really good games that are really underrated. Anyway, we're going to take our Lich and attack here because of that death spell and the various other spells that are going to keep us alive. And with the threat of the fireball being neutralized to our Lich, which is the main issue I would take with that fight, hopefully succeed. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to recruit more here since we lost our captain in that ambush that really was bad for us. Sometimes we just get unlucky. November 27th. It's close. Minions 5 is going to be so good. So good. Or at least I hope it is. Looks like we got more of the Ballista coming out over here. Gonna go kill this Carrion. We need to kill the Carrion? Probably not. Though he is a threat to take some of our resources away, so if we lose some troops, we have it right here. We have our mountain stronghold where we've been spawning these Bakmonos. This is more of just a scouting party and to kind of heighten the strength of our vampire more than, to be honest. It's not that much of a concern. Death Grasp, I believe, died fighting that Carrion. We'll just send him back down, I suppose. A little trouble doing anything with him. There we go. We'll send Yura through here. Okay, nothing really scouted besides some animals we see in a swamp. If only we were the witch. Ballista's getting a little aggro with some of her patrols, sending them out. Luckily, we have 232 men there. So the AI will not attack that most likely, unless they're thinking they can defeat it confidently because of a spellcaster, but I'm not seeing anything there that I'm too afraid of. We have recruited here. I think that's everybody. Yep. We'll go to the next turn and watch this beautiful fight. Hopefully it'll resolve itself quickly with our spellcasters, casting death upon these weak little animals, including some of our own men, though. I'm almost hesitant to raise the dead here, though. Even though it'll be hella lot of troops, I don't know if it's worth it. Unfortunately, it's looking like our abomination is going to take a lot of damage here from our death spell. We always take out some of our own long dead, sorry. But still, those are minor losses compared to what the abomination will cost us in resources. Perhaps we should drop the abomination to defend somewhere. Might be more valuable than sitting it in this army. Of course, if he does survive through this fight, he'll have at least a little bit more health than if he had not been the abomination, in other terms. But we're watching the death spell go off beautifully in the logs here that my webcam is somewhat covered. But you'll eventually see what's happening. Not that it's a big concern, because we're just wiping them out with, you know what, the death spell. There's a couple other spells going on, like the Soul Vortex, and our new Undead Knight. Is that what he is? Death Knight is casting some other spells as well, which is pretty. We're seeing some scattering of our lines here. That'll always happen in a battle like this with such a small force. We may actually have to raise some dead animals to compensate for some of our losses here. Fortunately, our Lich Lord Anselm could not be everywhere at once, and we have lost our abomination, it looks like, here. I'm so glad I got that fire resistant gem on the summoning of our Death Knight. It really makes us safer in this fight against the fireball attack that could really almost one-shot our dude right here. But it's looking like the Ballista, who's had this unit in our territory since like an early turn, is going to fall, which is very nice. Very good for us. As we watch her just crumple under the power of the Necromancer. I'm kind of worried for our Ice Druid here. He needs to get back this moment. Ooh. Are you afraid? You're panicked. She does have a lot of spells. Holy shit. Wait, she's a high priestess. Okay. I don't believe they go above that level. I think the third level is supposed to be... Maybe they do, but it might be just to summon the... what's his face? Baal. I believe is the only reason they go above level 2 in at least ritual castings. I don't know if they do in spells either. All right. This went decently well for the amount we were fighting against. Skip ahead since there's only 2 left. We got Morningstar Flames, the Staff of Fire, and the Hydra Skin Armor, which is all very nice to have. Yep, that Carrion did some damage to that army that I didn't think it would. Necromancer, I like to play it. I've played it a couple times. I don't know. I choose a lot of different factions. If you go check out my YouTube, I've made blundering mistakes with the Necromancer and other factions, but I'm trying to get a hold of all of them. I do like these games quite a bit. There are plenty of episodes up on there. Different factions, and I've played more factions than what's on YouTube. It's just hard to get them up. But rest assured, Necromancer is probably one of my best ones because I've been playing the most of it. So yeah, I'd say Necromancer is probably my standard pick in this game at this point. Just because I've played the most of it. Okay, what do we got here left? We got 49 units. Oh, I'm so tempted to do this. It may put our Necromancer out of commission. But I kind of just want to see, holy, look at that. Beautiful. And we still got a movement. Of course, I wish I had done this before. We're not going to keep all these. We're going to sit some of them down either on the mine or the magic library. This Morningstar Flames, we'll just give it to a frontliner. And I think what we'll do, rather than sit down with... So give that to him. You give him just the Infernal Torch. I think we'll just give the frontliner the Infernal Torch, actually. Makes more sense to me. Give one of the frontliners also the Hydra armor to keep him alive. Rather than put it on someone who it's not going to affect as much as they're more towards the back. Druid or Witch? The Witch is a lot of fun. The Druid, to me, almost seems like... how do I put it? It's almost like grab all the ancient forest. I don't like how their one weakness is kind of that either you can burn down their forest, I guess this is 2 weaknesses, or that you can take over their bases because they're not usually good at holding them, per se. Where if they lose their ancient forest, they won't lose the game. If they lose their bases, you know, which they usually don't have a lot of because they're more focused on grabbing ancient forest, they lose the game. So I don't know how I feel about that faction as much. The Witch, though, is fun. I love that. Getting a bunch of Hydras and just going out there. Ooh, it is quite the thing. And it's also interesting with the, what are they called? Are they whites? No, it's, the little glowing orbs. I can't think of the name for them right now. My god, they're in every fantasy thing known to man, though. They're like little orbs that enslave people's minds. I cannot think of their names, but those are pretty cool. Those are one of my favorites. I like having them charm other people's units too. It's just cool. The Witch faction is very cool. Of course, you can always get a Beholder with a Druid, and then things become a lot more interesting. But it's really hard to get. I don't know the rarity of it. I've checked it before, but it's just really hard to get in general. Okay, I think we're almost done here for this turn. Some Goblin Archers. Why not add to our massive force just in case we need some reserve troops? Looks like a Raven Spy was there, and the Ballista's taking stuff back. Got another Priestess out there. I think we're going to end the turn. All right. Getting attacked in our ghost town, they should be fine. We have plenty of spectral archers to hold the dispossessed spirits back. Send this dude over here. Only 27 holding this bridge. This tower bridge here. It should be fine and easy to take. It will piss off the demonologist most likely, but I'm not too worried about that. How insane are you? Only 9. We only took 9 insanity from raising all those animals. It's kind of crazy. I'm not going to keep all of them. Just going to, I think it'll be easier just to do that. We'll keep the giant ones. Or the bigger ones, I guess. I guess they're not specifically giant. The bigger one. We'll take probably 2-ish rows of them, I'd say, would be good to add to the army. Don't think I want any more, and I can always send a commander here to take more. Otherwise, I'm not that interested in them at all. Are we on the library? We are, so we'll leave them there. Now, the only contender in this area will probably be the Demonologist for a while, hopefully. Just warriors to add to our forces. Pretty nice. Take our carrion somewhere. Let's take him to retake that. We could always do that. Since it's available. Some more Spectral Horsemen. I hate taking these guys down here. Hopefully the commander lives getting down here. But I don't want to commit. And of course, as soon as we move, there's dispossessed spirits attacking us. Kill this Raven Spy. He'll be out here for a turn, but I'm sure he'll be fine against any animals, and I don't think the Ballista's quite here. But then we'll send our Pyromancer right back, as we always do. Oh, did we lose one of our... I think we actually lost... we did lose. We need to go take that Brigand Layer back. It's giving us one of our Hands of Glory. Fortunately, we do need to get that. We got a castle over here. A silver mine as well. Take Alaric north. A little more sluggish these days with his crew he's riding with. I think what I've decided here is to retake this graveyard and castle with Alaric. Hopefully there's not too many men there. So hopefully it's a good grab. Very well turned sour, though. Fortunately, I do have to say. The Ballista is going crazy after that army was eliminated. Spawning troops up the wazoo. She got the Amulet of Hate on the Sorceress. Probably not the best idea. Of course, she is charm immune, although she wasn't that vulnerable to it to begin with. Definitely not the person I'd put it on, but hey, to each their own, I suppose. Especially with the NPC. Continue on. And more dispossessed spirits attacking the same place. Don't they ever realize that they will never succeed in taking back our fortresses in the underworld unless they got like 2 horsemen like that defending them. That is the only reason they should be able to over by our base over there. There's going to be a lot of dispossessed spirits coming from that army of the Ballista. Fortunately, another hero. Nothing really there, so we'll just send him to this port, and he can sentry there. Anselm, unfortunately, has fallen victim with 4 insanity. Kind of a crazy number to fall victim to not moving, but regardless, it's happening. So we'll just continue forth, knowing that. Looks like we have found, hopefully, one of the last mines of the dwarves. The red dwarves are still here. It's quite unfortunate. Right next to this castle. Not a bad place we might want to go and take someday. Quite the grab. Hopefully killing the dwarves permanently. As they have somehow held on through this massive assault we have pulled on them. The Ballista's out of our area here, which makes it that much more safer. Hopefully the dwarves have all been cleared out. We've gotten both of their holds. I don't know if there's anything left. We will head south. Just looking at this magic library again, seeing what we're missing. Of course, there's probably some other units there, like shades that we can't see with the ghosts somehow. Continue north to our castle that we will soon reclaim. In the name of Anselm, our new Lich Lord, Lich King. Quite nice. All right. Ooh, this could be bad. They're already injured. Not been given enough time to heal. Hopefully they can resist through these next oncoming onslaughts. So we can keep wherever. Hate losing stuff, especially when we've made so many gains. We are currently committing victory over our enemies, which is very nice to see. Great turn of events for this campaign. I think going to Hades was definitely a good choice. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Hopefully there's no one here. Of course, there probably is a ballista unit there. No doubt. She wouldn't leave this unmanned, being that we have taken so much from her. Keep moving the carrion. Keep exploring more of the unexplored area. Hopefully we'll find some of the demonologist holds. Quite nice. Continue south with our 101 units. Take this tower bridge. Let's do another major summoning. Got a carrion. Ugh, this is going to get annoying. Lots of them to control. I think with this one, we'll just plop them down here and attack that tower bridge. Why is there smoke coming off places? That was a weird texture glitch if you guys saw that. A little odd. Really hope we'll make it down here. I'm kind of scared that we'll lose another captain and have more stranded troops, which would be quite the unfortunate thing. I don't think there's anything else we want to do, so we're going to continue onwards. Watch as our carrion gets pelted by catapults. Will he make it, though? I think he could get one-shotted. Yes, he definitely could, but he didn't. He didn't even make it, though, so that's unfortunate for him. Oh, boy. What a guy. What a dude. Another one of our carrions is getting assaulted. He diseased 2 bears easily, which is always nice. Take this up. Hopefully that doesn't notify all my subscribers and make them angry. Take it unlisted on YouTube so people can watch if they want. Okay. We're going to take this tower bridge. It'll be nice to take that. Take this with our carrion. Is there anything else up here we really need? There's one more coal mine. Not really worth it. Might as well move him up here to see our vampire. Succeed. Oh, 1 catapult and 2 archers. Should be easy. We're going to go here to make sure there's nothing near here. That will totally destroy us the minute we get over there. Northward. Ooh, okay. Well, this may be the end of this carrion because we found another ballista unit. Ooh, she's got quite the Stoneborn anti-magic. She is decked out. Interesting. But also next to her is another one of the Markgraf units. He's got a Gem of Truth. A lot of these guys are horror marked, means they'd use the rituals during that time of horror that we were not supposed to use the rituals, which I did on one unit and got him horror marked, unfortunately. And I think it caused the death of some units and stuff. It's pretty bad. Oh boy, what? I thought there was 4 catapults. Okay, they're doing some damage. It's not too bad. What do you have? Staff of the Wild. We need to get up here and cast that death spell pronto. Stop some of these catapults and archers from hitting us. Hopefully we don't cast it on ourselves, but that may be an unfortunate reality. Wait, does that give you resistance to fireballs? It does. Staff of Fire doing some work there. That guy. Ooh. Cleared out our Hydra armored dude right there, unfortunately. That death spell's just too brutal. Kills us and our enemies. Unfortunately. And that is looking like... Oh boy. Alright. Won that battle rather easily. Fighting this one as well. Taking a couple losses. Not going to be too big of a deal. He diseases the catapult crew. We get through this one without too many casualties. Hate losing my little goblin demon dudes. Goblin ogres. I don't know. They're weird. That's all you need to know. Continue forward. Killing a ghosty ghost. And watch as we burst open on these guys. Good. Fine. Should we raise the dead here? Probably. Jesus, that's a lot. Okay, we'll definitely be leaving a lot of these guys. Holy shit. So the Markgraf has definitely been here. A lot of these guys need to be left behind. Alright, leave all the Solus. All the little dudes. We'll try and do this without triggering anything too crazy. I mean, I guess that's probably going to be good if we just drop a line of them down rather than worrying about specifics. Not that big of a deal. How insane are you? 53. Ugh. That's nasty. Luckily, he'll lose it quickly. Some armored long deads here. All right. That is good. Move you northward. Did we lose that carrion over there? I'm not sure. Oh, shite. Hopefully he doesn't die. That was a misclick on my part. Got 83 units coming our way. Let's go for some crossbowmen. We need archers on this walls, right? The more the merry. Considering they have a lot that have the ability to wall climb. A little worried about that. It's level 1 lady. 48 units there too. Hopefully they can survive that. So that we can hold this. Could summon some minor summonings with Alaric. Strengthen the army. Ghost. Ooh. Okay, well that's not horrible. Not real great either. Either way, that's okay. Move back with him soon. I think that's it for this turn. Kill some dispossessed spirits in a nice fashion. Alright. Oh, shit, our Banes are going to be in some trouble. They could make it. Did he gain HP? Oh, no, they're not going to make it. Damn, that's a loss. Wasn't that a village? Oh, the dispossessed spirits are going crazy. Everyone's dying, which is fortunate and unfortunate for us. Luckily, right. Let's get back to the underworld. Come on, Hades. There we go. Retake our army here. Wait, what? Why was it saying we didn't have a captain? Oh, whatever. I don't care anymore. Not real sure what happened. Hopefully we'll win here. Be able to take our spectral horsemen back. Lost this village where the Banes were? Quite unfortunate. This lady's coming for a pyromancer who will promptly make his escape back to our fortified temple where our lich was born. Do we want to do anything with him too much? Not really. Give him a goblin chieftain just as a sidekick, kind of. Some heavies. Go retake our graveyard. Get us 16 Hands of Glory. Rather nice. Some more minor summonings. Even familiar. Ooh, what's that? Rod of Death. Not a bad rod. As we make all these guys centuried. And one more. Too many of these Carrions to control right now. So luckily, I don't think they have many undead that will hold this. But we do want it because of all the resources that are good to us around it. So we'll continue to send Anselm down there to take it. I'm not too worried because most of our units that we need to protect have various ways of regenerating. We could put the regeneration on him, but I don't think he'll die anytime soon. He's got the soul vortex and stuff, and he's got a good hit points level. So does this guy. Even though we couldn't put armor on him if we wanted to, still good. Still very good. Send the carrion. I guess we could just send the carrions over here, right? Just keep assaulting this with them. Why not? Putrid some of their troops, disease them. Hopefully. Doesn't look like it affected any of them. Oh boy. Hold on to your captains, guys. There we go. Alright. Carrion being assaulted over there. Was that her graveyard? I hope not. Alright, we got a moon mage. Oh god, you're insane. Oh, shite. Okay, it's around that time where we do this. Just so we could be in some trouble here. Did not foresee this one. They have a lot of fire. This guy was Dark Magic 3, which could be dangerous. Oh boy, this is going to be quite the fight if we have... Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Keep the Infernal Torch on you, so you have some sort of melee. What does he have, like a cold grass? He has 900 kills. They can't take him. How many kills does this guy have? He's got 300. Oh, wait, no, that's XP. Got 14 kills. He won't be able to defeat us. No way. Especially we have the mountainous advantage, but I wish we could summon some troops. Unfortunately, he's insane once again. Take more of these guys back. Doubt that's what's really there. We need to find a fortress to take with this force so we can build up in the south here. That moon mage here, some more crossbowmen. So you got anti-magic shade warriors, not bad. Shadow form, we'll go shadow form. Anti-magic's pretty good too. I believe that is cast in our own troops, so we have aggroed the demon out. Fortunately, that is a factor of attacking him so often. Or to get through the tower bridge, at least. Apparently, he held that in high value. Got some Shade Beast. Ooh, that's nasty. Could lose some troops here. Looks like everyone's going to be okay overall. Fortunate. Having to go through this dangerous realm in Hades. I believe this is close to where we killed all those animals, so that could be where the Shade Beasts are going to come from. Not sure if that's what happens when you kill a bunch of guys. So they have not attacked us. I think our Lich might be a little too scary, and I think they have their sights over here. Fortunately and unfortunately, some Bane Fire Archers. Try and kind of slim their numbers, but I think we're going to focus down here, right? Maybe. We have a lot of dudes that will definitely destroy these guys completely. Not much we can do. We don't have a lot of archers here. Could assault them with Anselm, but I don't know if I'd love that fight. We definitely get a shit ton of troops if we want it. But is it worth it, is the real question. Continue this way through the forest. Found another silver mine. Hopefully this isn't anything too bad. Out of these ambushes. I wish we had a Wraith down commando. If Spirit Sight, we can see where things are. Ready and not walking too many inches. Which dun, dun. Creepy music. Good for the Necromancer, though. I was thinking about the backstory for a Necromancer. What if he had a child that died? He just wants to bring back his child, but he can't figure out a way. In this world of Elysium, somehow children cannot be reanimated the same way adults can. Like a small baby. Maybe his wife and his baby died at the same time during birth. That would be brutal backstory. They're gonna just swarm us here. I might skip this battle soon because not much interesting is gonna happen. We just got a bunch of basic undeads versus these demons that are gonna completely wipe us. They're summoning even more, I believe, or they're doing something over there. They're casting reanimations and other stuff. Yeah, we're just getting brutalized. Got some Bane Fire on them at least. I don't think these guys can even get diseased. But we'll do some damage, maybe? Maybe wound some? I personally don't think we'll kill any. I think we'll just skip forward with that, see what happens. See if we want to go up there and kill the remainder. It might be easier to kill in their tower thing with our Anselm if he's not insane. Those guys would definitely be able to take that, though. It's a big, powerful army of demons. I'm going south, see if we can find a fortress. Ooh. 97, huh? Well, we've been kind of forgetting about this place. Hopefully they won't be able to take it. So we do have a demonologist, and hopefully they attack each other. And we have aggroed them. Very much so. Are you insane? You're not insane this turn. We're in 76. What? Did we kill? We killed their dude? That's ridiculous. Oh, no, we just can't see him. Yep. There he is. I am almost tempted to do this. Five magic resistance. I don't know if these guys will die to the death spell. Could be risky. Shade Beast. We have a lot of regeneration on our side. I should have checked what spells he had, actually. Would have been a good idea. They have a lot of spells. These imps are just going to die in droves to our magic, though. Like, it's mostly imps. The only thing I'm afraid of is these guys. Since we're both undead. But then again, if I can't hurt them, they can't hurt us, can they? Let's try it. Taking a risk. I know people say not to do that in this game, but I just can't avoid it. And I'm just going to end the turn because I want to see what happens. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, he's moving right towards the front. Army of Darkness, Summon Shades. Hopefully he doesn't get a lot of them off. So they can hurt us. How can the undead decay? Come on. We need our Lich Lord to the front lines. Cast that beautiful death spell. His magic resistance isn't that high. We win this, that'll be a crushing blow to the demonologist, I'm sure. A lot of regeneration. A lot of health on our side, too. We have the HP. Can we do it? It's a real question. Need to get our true troops up here to fight. A lot of our undeads are decaying already. Which means I think the death spell will work on these guys, which is going to be pretty. Really want them to stop casting cold resistance. That doesn't really matter. Oh dear. Reanimations might matter. We don't really have any cold magic besides this guy. I mean, he's got Frozen Heart, but who's that going to affect? Hopefully we can wipe out the dangerous demons before they decide to come assault us, though. It's a real thing. I think our Lich will survive this no matter what. He's got a lot of health. He's got the Hydra armor. And he's got a lot of spells that will kill and just regain HP with his other guys that can do that as well. Fortunately, he can only regain HP. He's got a lot of HP too. I'm more worried about losing a couple magic items that are on weaker guys, like our Goblin Chieftain, or the Staff of Fire, wherever that is. I do hope we start casting some spells soon. Come on, Lich Lord, we need you in this fight, dude. This was a dangerous fight, and I was kind of counting on you. A lot of our troops are decaying. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this was a horrible idea. I don't know. I'm so worried we're going to lose our Lich here. I mean, we won't lose him, but we'll lose all of this army and the magic items they have, which is pretty brutal if we did. If we do lose this army, we're retargeting for the Ballista immediately. So we can put our full force against her in the Demonologist will have to be last. Fortunately. Come on, dude. This is why I hate why I would position him right towards the midsection if I could. Unfortunately, I can't make that decision for him. At least if I can, then I'm insane, right? And I've been playing this game wrong the entire time, but I do not think I can. Okay. Now, you don't get decayed, okay? That's your rule. Do not get decayed. Start casting some powerful spells, please. You have decent magic resistance, some of them. Not too worried. Summonings are here. Long Deads are getting caught up in them, but not that I care if our Long Deads die, though. That's small potatoes. Can you please move up? There we go. Tartarian Spirits all the way up. Our Lich is what we're really going to depend on in this fight with his death spell. Just crushing waves of enemies. If he has 900 kills. Their commander has 15. How can they stop us? I don't see how. As long as we continue to actually do some damage. This guy's decaying. That's good. These guys are going to have a lot of health to work through, but their low magic resistance should be easy to fight through with the death spell. Ooh. Alright, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. But we're mostly just losing our fodder. We can always do another Raise the Undead here with all of this beautiful, beautiful resources to get it from. Which is gonna be nice. And we're summoning a lot of Earths, which can somehow be decayed. Don't really understand that one, how Earths can decay, but doesn't matter. As long as you don't get decayed. Of course, he'll probably still fight on. He has a lot of HP. Probably live to the very end. He does get decayed, hopefully. Unless this whip does like a massive amount of damage to him. What are these guys stunned? They all got earth gripped. That's good. Make him unable to move. He's going to be up here with his Tartarian chains, which are just crazy, crazy good. Who knows? Maybe he'll get poisoned. Nah, he's poisoned too. He's going to be really hard to hit. Hopefully it'll all turn out in our favor. Come on. There's that fireball staff. Hopefully that'll survive long enough to hit some of these guys. Need you with the death spell, dude. And these guys, all our casters are sticking back. Wraith's probably going to be the next after. That's what I'm seeing here. You're even supposed to be in the midsection. I don't know why you're way back here. Kind of crazy. We're already decaying their thing here. Ethering some of them. That won't really help them too much. We don't have a lot of things that rely on physical damage or more spell damage. We just need to get to them. Cast our death spells. Unfortunately, our Lich likes to wait back. He just stole a bunch of health. Trying to do some damage to him, but they just do not have the spells for it. Earths are getting up there. That's nice. They'll do a little bit of damage. We have a lot of stealing health stuff, so we can stay alive through. Ooh, he took another wound. What is that? Temporarily insane. Not a big deal. As long as he doesn't take that head wound where he starts losing spells, then I'll be worried. Especially for him. This guy's decaying with our fire staff there. He won't survive much longer. We need you, Lich Lord. Where are you, my friend? Acquired at the front lines where you belong. Casting on him. They're losing some of their better demons. See, once this guy's dead, I know the battle's won, essentially. We're going to get hit with a lot of fire, but we have some immunities to it, thankfully. Okay, that was a little overkill. That death spell should be used on this clump. Beautiful, beautiful clump. Oh, Tartarian Spirit cast something. Earth Meld, okay. Stun some guys, not a big deal. Okay, their gate's gone. Which means hopefully our Lich Lord will come soon to rescue our Tartarian Spirit, who is now dead. But he'll live for this battle, at least. Fortunately. It'll be worth it if we win. Look at that. Beautifully clearing out a little canvas here. Or squares, I guess. Not canvas. Still. Need that death spell. There we go. Oh. Killing those demons. I need him to cast it on this guy, too. As our Tartarian Spirit decays. Hopefully he'll go up and do some Tartarian chains as a final testament to his strength. Or maybe just live long enough to soak up a bunch of the damage. Look at that. Their commander's almost dead. This Lich is just OP with this death spell. He's invulnerable probably already, right? Yep. So he can only be hurt by magics. He's immune to fire now, which is crazy. Is he immune? He might not be immune. He might just be resistant. I believe he's, yeah, I think he's just not vulnerable to it anymore. He's got that health regeneration. He's just insane. And their commander is dead. Beautifully destroying this army with mostly just our Lich already. How many kills does he have now? He's about to hit 1,000 kills. This Lich is devastating. Imagine if we had 2 of these. It would take a long time to get another one given, but it would just be the most, like in the same army would be just insane. Especially if they both had the death spell. As we watch our Tartarian Spirit fall. He's given us a lot of service. He's done real good, fortunately. It's sad to see him go, but I'm sure we'll get another one in the future. And we're more pragmatic, right? We're a Lich. We don't worry about losses that small. It's not a big deal. Continue to claw tooth and nail through these dudes. So good. Spells just destroying big heaps of them. Oh, there's that beautiful death spells. It's even more brutal that he can cast it twice. I don't like all these imps, but I don't think any of them will get close enough to hurt our Lich. I do worry about some of these guys, except for the Death Knight, who's got mad regeneration with the monolith armor. Our Tartarian Spirit, oh, that's such a sad story. I wish we had gotten a regeneration gem of some sort that we could give to him. That would be nice. How very nice that'd be. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. At least the Gem of Luck will still stay with us. Unless we lose, like, all our guys. I believe? Yeah. Which could very well happen. I think he'll be okay. So all our magic items should fall to him. Unless, you know, we have too many wands, which hopefully doesn't happen. I hope someone can take our fireball wand. Although it's not a big deal as long as our Lich and these guys remain with our good stuff. How are you afraid? Damn, dude. You're supposed to hold out through the thick and thin. Ooh. Whoever's causing this fear He's not giving us anything good right now. Our Tartarian Spirit's running while decayed. And I wonder if he made it out of the battlefield while decaying, would he live? I don't think it'll happen. Would that happen? Would that work? I'm not sure. All I know is we're brutalizing them. It's death spell. Quite the boon given to our empire that he got that, and now he's just got mad HP from absorbing all of the life force of those peoples / undeads or whatever he absorbed. As he carves out massive chunks in their life. Look at all those imps their commander summoned. I'm sure those weren't here before, as they like to go overboard with that. I think he's prepping to fight in the front lines because he's draining a lot of life force, which is fortunate and unfortunate at the same time. That death spell, just a beautiful, beautiful spell. Cast it on his enemies. This Lich is just, I just cannot get over how good he is with that death spell. The invulnerability just combines perfectly to take out massive droves of these guys. He's got the soul vortex, just so good. Very good. Oh man. Did our Tartarian spirit died? He didn't even make it out of the battlefield, did he? That's a shame. But good loss for what we've got here. It's all about cost benefit, right? The benefit is the demonologist has one less giant army of demons. The cost is our long-loved Tartarian spirit that help us take, I think, both of the mountain fortresses of the dwarves. It's quite the loss for this campaign, but still quite the gain with this death of this demonologist army. The commander, what did it cost him? Like 120 sacrifices? That's crazy. Crazy good. And all these were just expensive as hell. I don't know where all his towns are that he's getting these sacrifices from, but I'm sure we'll take them very soon. We gotta drain it. We gotta kind of assault him more often right now, because we need to capitalize on this loss. Of course, we'll raise all the dead here and add them to our army, which will be good, but regardless. What was that? What did he just use? Was that the soul vortex? I'm not sure. It looked cool, whatever it was. I could always check the logs. They're going rather fast. We fight through here. I'm worried about skipping forward if we lose here. I don't think we will, because he's invulnerable, but I want to see if we lose anyone else. Our Wraith will live, so our Wraith will probably pick up any stabs. Oh god, are you decaying? Ooh, you're weakened. You should not be up at the front. We're going to lose our Ice Druid here. He's not going to be able to survive up there. And we just deathed him. We just killed him. Our Lich just killed our Ice Druid. Unfortunately. Hopefully we'll have enough men to hold up all the magic items. If not, hopefully we'll get the good ones. Like, this isn't that important to me. Well, anyway, he's feared, so he's running. The only issue would be if our morale doesn't hold up. Which I think it will, but I mean, it's definitely possible it might not. Got this Morning Star of Flames on this guy. Hopefully he doesn't run into the death spell and die. He does got a lot of HP regeneration from the monolith armor. Oh god, he's feared too. What is fearing these guys? If we lose this to morale, it's probably these guys, right? They're getting real lucky if that's the case. They are. They fear our commander. That'll be insane. We'll just lose everything on such a stupid thing. Well, he's invulnerable, and he's got mad magic resistance, and he's got the Gem of Concentration, which I didn't think was going to come in handy until this moment just now. Which means he can cast in combat, fortunately. So even though he's being assaulted right here, he can still cast. We need to get through these fear spells here, and then I think we'll be okay. Let's get that Torch of Flames going off. He isn't vulnerable to all the physical attacks they're attacking him with. Everyone is just dead. Well, it's up to our Lich. I mean, he's good, but if he gets feared, things are going to get bad. She's kind of vulnerable, too, at this point. He's surrounded. He does have 17 morale. He's pretty good morale-wise, but I don't. If you were surrounded like this, what would you do? He's got that staff, that Torch of Flames. Look at that beautiful thing. Oh, God. Oh, that's bad. Battle Fright. Okay, not bad. Well, actually bad because the morale thing. He loses his death spell. I don't know what to say. He's burning. Oh, get rid of those flames. There we go. The Soul Vortex giving him some more HP too. You're invulnerable to everything but spells. You should be able to do this. Okay. Looks like mostly undeads. We gotta get rid of these guys. I'm scared of them. Ooh, there's that tinnitus. Okay. Alright. This is a wrap. We've lost almost all our troops, but we may lose some magic items. Hopefully we don't lose anything important. We do have the Wraith to hold up some of them who just retreated rather than died. We'll see who actually retreated and is still alive. We know we lost our Ice Druid. So we're going to lose some magic items, I do believe. Which is unfortunate, but it's just the case here. Man, that was a beautiful fight. Quite the fight. Staff of Fire, Pendant of Luck, Seeing Stone, Wolf of Venomant. That's all we got? Did we not get the Staff of Flames back? Wait, I think it said Staff of Fire. Did it? We might have. If we lost the Dispossessed Spirit kind of staffy thing. Can't remember what it was called. Staff of the Dead or something. That's fine. So we did get the Staff of Fire. Okay. So we're good. You didn't die? Oh, I forgot you fleed. So we do have the Staff of the Spirit World. We have all the regenerative armors, which is good. You are now immune to a lot, and we're left alone here. But we killed a lot. That's the important thing. An overwhelming presence of the dead. I think first things first. Can't do that. What we're going to do here is something interesting. Is you're also going to gain sanity, so you're going to hit this first. I should have done it with the Lich first, but he's a lot more insane right now. I just prefer to get some more troops in here. How insane are you? 21, not too bad. Okay. Now we're going to transfer you back under him. And we're going to raise the dead. How insane are you? 28. See, hopefully this doesn't cause too much. It'll just be some minor troops, I'm hoping. Yep. And we don't need undead animals, really. Some armored long deads. And you can still actually do a minor summoning, which we'll do. Got a Bane. Now what we could do is go take this. Actually, now that we've taken the Tower Bridge, wiped a Demonologist army. Unfortunately, that gives him in a good position to try and expand. Because the Demonologist is now lacking one more army. Which is unfortunate. I think we're going to come to the close of this episode very soon, as we have done quite a bit. But don't worry, guys. If you're going to want to catch the stream later, Lich 2 Op for me? Dude, the Lich is cool, dude. It's just a cool faction to play. And it is 2 Op. Specifically the Lich Lord himself, Anselm over there. What a guy. We got a good combination, to be fair, though. We got the invulnerability, death spell, all that. It's just... Oh. It is so beautiful. Plus, we got this Hydra armor that regenerates per turn. Of course, that is 5% of his hit points each combat round. And he's got spells that also give him HP. I suppose the Lich is 2 Op. Kind of crazy. Alright. Move the Carrion up. Maybe we'll just keep attacking the Silver Mine with the Carrions, hoping they get something done there. I don't really know where I want to scout. We don't want to scout too far ahead. Or we could, it's just not that useful. We need this area scouted, though, so we should probably send a carrion that way, to be honest. Slingers? And anything else we want to do? There's that carrion in our borders, unfortunately. I don't think we'll be able to deal with that anytime soon. I think we'll end this turn. Done quite a bit last turn. Not too sad to say we didn't do a lot this turn. As hopefully we get some diseases going on these guys, start wearing down these troops. So eventually we'll have the upper hand with our carrions, which will be nice. All right. Take you down here. I'm really hoping we find like some sort of fortress with them so we can keep spawning more ghosty units, take more of Hades back from the undeads and give it to our undead faction. All right. You can get some... Do we want Banefire Archers? Probably want to do a major summoning this turn. With some Armored Soulless. Should be pretty good. We will cast a major summoning. We got a ghost. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I will take that any day. I think we're going to go kill this guard tower. What do we have? 132. They have a Wall of Torment, but they shouldn't be able to hold up against us. This will probably be our final act of the episode here. Of course, this is going to YouTube as well. We'll be doing another episode sometime this week, and we'll be streaming tonight too, don't you worry. If you're a regular on the stream and you wanted to see some Gary's Mod, Fortnite, or whatever else, we'll be playing something. Not sure what yet. I might take a little bit of a break in between, but we will definitely be back later for some more streaming time. See what we do later on tonight. But for now, we'll conclude our Conquest of Elysium for Necromancer campaign episode on the hour and around 13-minute mark with killing this Fortress of the Demonologist. Kind of fitting, seeing as we have been just totally wrecking the Demonologist today as it comes to destroying his armies. All right, as we can see, that Wall of Torment's pretty brutal if you have units that aren't expendable. Look at that, just doing damage turn by turn. It's nasty. Could really hurt us if we weren't so well equipped to deal with it. Hopefully our ghost doesn't take any damage from it. I'm not sure if it's a certain hit or not. Ooh, it is. Ooh, that hurt our ghost a lot. And our ghost is dead. That's brutal. But of course, we're going to raise the dead here when we come back in the next episode. All right. Good. All right, guys. Taking there. We'll watch this last battle. Just some Dispossessed Spirits. Not a big deal. But this will be the end of the episode. I hope you join us next time for this stream, where we take on some more Conquest of Elysium 4. What's up, Smiley Fart Dude? You caught us at the end of this Conquest of Elysium 4 stream, but don't worry, we'll be back a little bit, maybe like 20-30 minutes, with Gary's Mod or Fortnite or some other game. But we are going to end this one up. We're going to give it a save. Finish off our episode of Conquest of Elysium 4. Again, we will be back shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, I'll be back soon, man. I gotta take a 20-minute break. I had to get this episode out, though, for everybody else. I hope you join us, though, Smelly Fart Dude. I do enjoy seeing you. Anyway, I'm going to close out this episode of Conquest of Elysium 4, at least. We will be back very shortly, though, in 20-30 minutes with another stream of Gary's Mod or Fortnite. Hope to see you guys there.